Hey yo, this was almost as bad as trying to pre-order a console. What's up, ladies and gents? It's your boy MikeOfAllTrades. And today, you guys see the title of the video. We're going to talk about the pre-order situation and what's currently going on with Marvel vs. Capcom 2. So, for everybody who doesn't know, I went to Vegas. I got to go hang out, meet B, John, Nick, and Olivia, and all this other stuff, right? And go help it reveal Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Now, love the game. Absolutely love it. I'm passionate about it. It's my jam, you know what I mean? It's not one of these fly-by-night things where it's like, oh, if it's NFL Blitz, I'm going to spaz. No, it's not one of them things. I genuinely care about Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and where it goes, right? So we do this, and we promote a loyalty list. A loyalty list that, you know, if you signed up for, on each channel, there was a giveaway for each channel. You sign up for the loyalty list, and you're supposed to get exclusive access to information about pre-ordering, etc., right? So we get day zero, not even day zero, like freaking 6 days before the pre-orders go live, and Target puts their pre-orders up, right? Now, knowing this, I know what the numbers are. They're really low. After I heard it, I was like, yo, y'all are freaking nuts, right? But knowing this, Target gets their pre-orders up early. Now, Arcade1Up can't control how they do pre-orders or whatever else, right? You know, Target does what Target does. And they go out, and they sell out within like a couple hours of people finding out they're real. Now, I should have done it. I've never pre-ordered a thing from Target before. Well, like, I pre-ordered like games and stuff, but never like an Arcade1Up, so I didn't know how that worked. So I didn't want to risk it. I'm like, yo, I'll go the official route, etc., etc. Adorama, they put theirs up, but then they pulled it down. So let's fast forward to that Thursday, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 day. And I've been saying, because people have been asking, like, well, what time do you think it's going to go live? And I'm like, well, probably 12 p.m. Eastern, because that's usually when Arcade1Up pre-orders go live. Nope. These pre-orders went live at 10:55 Central Standard, 11:55 Eastern. And the only way I knew was because my friend Evan messaged me and was like, dude, they're up on the website right now. He got one. I had one in my cart. I went to check out, and it fell out. It just so happens that I had a Twitch stream this day too. I had a sponsored HelloFresh Twitch stream. And so I kind of went on a little bit of a tangent going through this whole debacle because I was going through it live. There might be clip footage of it. If there is, they'll be in here right now. Should it be that painful, chat? Should it really be that painful, though? Thank you, Travis, for posting the link again. Another link. Thank you. I appreciate it. Lots. I genuinely appreciate it. Thank you very much. But should it be that painful? Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Now I feel like those guys who, you know what I'm saying? Those guys who sit and they fight the bots or whatever. Like when the consoles were out. I don't know nothing about that because I went to the store and got pre-orders. So I don't know nothing about that. But now I feel like those guys. You know what I mean? I feel like those guys that freaking went and fought bots, and I feel like I fought the law and the law won and all this other jazz. Still pissed off. Still upset. And now I don't know how fast Best Buy ships. Like when I got my Marvel vs. Capcom, I picked it up at the store. So I don't know how long it's going to take. But hey, Sosa, I hope you got one, man. Travis dropped the link. I hope you got one. Absolutely. Absolutely. Travis is the MVP. And no, Brandon, the storm is not over. Flipping ridiculous. It still shouldn't be this hard. Like, we're talking about arcade cabinets, chat. Arcade cabinets. Should never be this hard. And if not, I'm sorry. So, shout out to the community, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, shout out to Travis and, you know what I'm saying, the Cham and whatnot in the chat helping me. Like, yo, like, hey, They're out here. Go check Target again. Oh, it's gone. Yo, go check Best Buy. Best Buy's got it. And I'm like, cool. Best Buy has it. And then I try to check out with Best Buy. And they didn't let me do it at first. And then like it wouldn't let me use my credit card. So I had to literally go through PayPal, which that's fine, you know, whatever. And about 40 minutes later, we get the job done. Literally, it felt like I was like winning a freaking lottery or something like that, man. Literally, it's like it felt like we were fighting bots, but for once it was actually people. This is literally as bad as a console launch for the PS5 or the Xbox Series X. Literally, that's how bad it was. And we're talking about arcade cabinets. We're talking about 3/4 scale arcade cabinets. Something that like, yo, a lot of people wouldn't be in demand for, except this is Marvel vs. Capcom 2, right? Literally. And I've been saying this since day one. Like, bro, these things are going to go out. So it's kind of ironic that it happens to me. That freaking, you know, I had to jump through hoops to try to get one. Arcade1Up themselves went out before 11 o'clock. That should tell you everything. And yeah, they've got retailers where else right now. I got one. Everybody in my Discord is looking for one. People in the MVC2 Facebook group, so we're looking for one and wherever else, right? So, and shout out to everybody in the MVC2 Facebook group for helping each other out and helping everybody get on. You know, GameStop put their pre-orders up Monday. You know what I mean? Like, so some retailers didn't roll them out right away, and they were still going on. And it's just kind of like, well, god dang. Like, what do you got to do? Do you got to, like, go and, like, kick somebody in the neck or something? But, like, seriously. And as soon as people went and got their pre-orders, y'all know how it went. People are on eBay putting them up for, like, $1,800,000, all the way up. I think the highest one I saw was, like, $4,000 or $5,000. And at that point, you can just buy the real cabinet. You know what I mean? That would probably be one of the only real cabinets I would ever buy, would be MVC2, right? Because it's gorgeous, and I love the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have fond memories of playing the game. But we're not going to talk about that. Just like how we're not going to talk about how, like, you know, Blitz got their date. You know what I'm saying? They got their dates out or whatever else, right? But the other thing about the pre-orders thing, right? And this is the weird thing. Every retailer has a different date. Target said October 6th. Mine is through Best Buy, and then Best Buy, they don't even have a date. They don't have a date at all. GameStop was quoting October 18th. You know what I mean? And it's just kind of one of them things where it's like, yo, when are these things coming? So I agree, no company ever tells you. It's not like Apple will tell you, like, yo, they're making X amount of iPhone 14s or whatever the hell. I don't use an iPhone. I'm an Android guy. You know what I'm saying? But it's akin to that. Like, yo, we're getting X amount of this. Or NVIDIA, who just revealed the 4090 and two versions of the 4080, which one of them I'm pretty sure should have been a 4070, but, you know, whatever, right? It's like them being like, okay, the release date is October 16th, but we're going to tell you that we're only making 2,000 of each card, right? Do you know how much, like, freaking just scalpers, even people who aren't interested in it, are just going to try to get it because they know it's going to be rare? The same logic and the same ideas apply to Marvel vs. Capcom 2, right? And this is an oversight. Literally, this is an oversight from the company. They should have known better. They should have known once you have celebrities and stuff tweeting about this and talking about this freaking resurgence, and everybody's wanted a version of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 they can play, because not everybody got lucky to get a freaking 360 or a PS3 download of the game to be able to play online. People want to be able to play this with each other. And so this right now is the viable option to do so. So knowing this, why is the count so low? Like, you see, like, these shipping things, and, like, one thing said there was 1,500 coming in, and then another 300, and people are watching Manifest and things of that nature, just because they're not prepared. I understand not making a bunch of them. I would rather you come out and say, hey, we're not going to make a bunch of these cabinets because, one, we don't want to sit on the stock of them. Two, we don't want to see them on Walmart shelves or whatever was getting clearanced out or whatever, right? I can respect that. But I promise you, if this thing shows up on a Walmart shelf before anybody gets their pre-orders, I'm going to flip tables. And you know what the worst part about all this is, right? So since I've done this, you know what I'm saying, I've been, you know what I'm saying, well, I've been a shill, whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? Because that's a cute buzzword that everybody knows these days, right? I'm a shill. But, you know what I'm saying, but yo, if I'm a shill and I'm getting called a shill, give me some benefits at least, right? And I'm talking about, like, yo, like, make sure that, like, give us a heads up or whatever else, right? And I feel bad for everybody who didn't get a pre-order, because I still know people who haven't gotten pre-orders. Are pre-orders coming in the future? John said they're going to do future rollouts, right? But it's just between the pre-order system, between the loyalty list that everybody signed up for, and everybody just got a general email. You know what I mean? It's just kind of been, it's been this big like I won't say kerfuffle, this cluster. It's been this big like mess. You know what I mean? And people know, like, they like money. If you like money, you're going to make things to make money. And so we're literally sitting here and everybody's got their hands crossed, whatever. And then you get Blitz. Blitz was supposed to come out before this, and Blitz is already out in stores. You know what I mean? And then you got people like, oh, well, maybe MVC 2 will come in stores. MVC 1 I never saw in store. I saw an X-Men vs. Street Fighter once in a remote Walmart, but never Marvel vs. Capcom 1, right? But it shouldn't be this hard. Make enough. What's the worst case scenario? You make enough, and if they don't all sell, which I'm sure they will, if they don't all sell, you do another charity event like Smog City, and then you pop them off there. You know what I mean? Like, legitimately, like, there is no reason why this experience should have been that hard, where people are pulling their teeth and pulling their hair and, like, literally trying to fight to get an arcade cabinet. Again, it's not a PlayStation 5. It's not a Series X. It's not a high-end graphic card. It's literally an arcade machine. And so I'm going to apologize to anyone who I sat and I was like, yo, hey, get your pre-orders in, because, you know, it's going to be rare. Because it is. Because they haven't gotten them. You know what I mean? But now that you hear that there's waves of them coming, maybe it's not as serious as we were told, you know what I'm saying, that it was going to be, right? And so I'm going to own that. I can own that I made a mistake and be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not FOMO, because I genuinely love the game. And again, y'all don't hear me talking about Blitz, because Blitz it's not nostalgic to me. It's not something where I'm like, I need to have Blitz. But MVC2, that's important to me. So for anybody who's watching this video right now who feels like I misled them or something like that, I apologize. Because that's never my intention at all. I just want people to get the things that they want and be able to get them. You know what I mean? You get caught up, you know what I'm saying? Being caught up in the flashing lights, whatever, it does take away from reality. Now, if this was something like another, like a Pac-Man, or let's say this was something like, let's say they did Tekken. I wouldn't have been hyped like this. I wouldn't have made videos about Tekken. I'd probably talk about it during the live stream, but I wouldn't make videos about it. Why? Because Tekken's cool. I'll play Tekken. But I don't have a love for Tekken the way I do for Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Arcade1Up, y'all need to do better. Literally, listen to your people. If somebody's telling you, hey, you need to make more of these because they're going to sell out, maybe you should make more so that if they do sell out, you have more readily available. Because this is bananas. The main reason why I push this so hard is because I push this hard because I didn't want people being in the situation that I was in when it came to Marvel vs. Capcom 1, where I thought, just like everybody else, oh, it'll be available, and then boom, it sells out in one day everywhere. And you saw me in live streams stalking John D like some kind of hooker wanting to hit or something, being like, yo, can y'all re-release Marvel vs. Capcom? Can y'all re-release Marvel vs. Capcom? And thankfully they did, and I got mine for stock price, $500 or $530 after tax, whatever, from Best Buy. And I just want to make sure that everybody who wanted one had the ability to get one. Man, do better. Learn from this. Seriously. This is an opportunity for Arcade1Up to learn and to see that, hey, we can match stuff. You know, we can make this stuff for demand. And like I said, worst case scenario, you sit on it and then you give it away, or you sell it at a charity event, or you sell it on a sale. That's literally the worst case scenario all of this, right? Or make new SKUs, different models, etc., etc. Because I'm sure that you can get in touch with whoever and either extend the contract, make it so you can allocate more units. Retailers seeing this, I'm pretty sure they're thrilled, because they don't want to sit on a bunch of stock either, and move these units. Literally, move them, get it done. But what do y'all think, man? Y'all think I'm tripping? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think that I'm wrong? You think I'm right? Do you think that Arcade1Up needs to like really pay attention to their base? Yo, let me know in the comments below. I'm MikeOfAllTrades. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe to the video. If you don't like the video, dislike the video. All interaction helps. And I'll catch you on the next one. Later.